as well. So we're getting a closer look here at that pool. The fire rescue responding there and still spraying down that pool. We don't know what's inside of it. We do see those palm trees are down. And if we can widen out and get a wider vantage point here so we could see all of the debris that is inside of that lake that is in the back of this home. The address that was sent out was Southwest 10th Place and Waterways Boulevard here. But this is obviously a quiet neighborhood, presumably maybe gated here. But look at all of the debris, and it looks like there's some fuel that possibly might have spilled into this lake as well in the back of this home.
I just want to create an update here because we've learned this is actually a Coral Springs. We had gotten 2 addresses that potentially went down in Deerfield Beach and that potentially it could have gone down in Coral Springs. So we understand that this is actually the Coral Springs neighborhood that Chopper 6 is hovering over in this backyard. If you're familiar with Coral Creek, that's the neighborhood right around there. And this is what we're seeing, this home in the backyard where it went in the water. Missing this home, thankfully, missing this home, just getting that backyard, that fence, that tree as it made its way down. We don't know how deep these waters are, if this is actually a lake or what exactly, what it is behind their yard, or again, how deep that water is. But it's all part of the investigation to find this plane and get information about where it was headed and most importantly who is inside and how to get them out safely.
Yeah, absolutely. The concern here is about any lives here potentially impacted here, right? The pilot here of this plane, and we have not seen the plane. We have seen remnants of it. We see, well, I'll tell you what we see. We see a wheel. We see skid marks there, really digging into the grass there, into the water. We see part of that fence is gone. Palm trees impacted as well. A large response here. Police perimeter set up with some yellow tape there on the neighbors' homes as well, and an incredible amount of debris spilled throughout the lake there in the back of this this home here in this neighborhood. There's just debris. There's some tarps that we see, like some blue tarps. Maybe it was this stuff that was in the back of this home. Is this stuff that was in the backyard of this home? But there you see that blue tarp. There's lots of debris, and we see the glistening as well from the sky, which presumably could be fuel that has been leaked, which is what we have heard here. First responders here saying that there is a lot of fuel here in the lake. There you see some of the glistening. There you go. And then you see some bubbling up. Not too sure what that might indicate, but again, there are fire rescue confirming that a plane has gone down, and now we're closing in here live from up above of seeing some bubbling coming up from this lake.
Yeah, is that an engine still running? Is that the plane? There's so many questions as far as what that is bubbling up there under the water. To give you some perspective, if you're not familiar with this area, if we're zooming out, broad picture, this is near 441 north of Wiles Road. So again, in Coral Springs, Wiles Road, north of Wiles Road and 441. We're going to continue following this for you. Going to have an update coming about in 4 minutes for you as we are watching the Spall plane crash in the backyard in the waters of this home in Coral Springs. We're working to find out the injuries and anything we know. We'll keep you posted, and Shernay Amara is on her way there. We'll see you in about 4 minutes.